What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope you're doing well out there, and we are back for another Nordschleife attack. Wow, this intro is not really getting better, but it's fine. We are here to tackle our leaderboard again, which we're gonna have a look at in a second. But currently, we're looking at a new challenger, and that is the Mercedes AMG Black Series 2022 AMG GT Black Series. It's a modern one, not the C63 or whatever. But this car is a banger. Honestly, sound-wise, also pretty decent. A typical V8 Mercedes sound, really nice. But in general, it's just performance. It could be close to the Porsche, and I'm not sure if there's a lap time around the Nordschleife. I will check that quickly. Okay. No, there is a lap time. It's a 6:43.616. So this car, I believe, does it have the record? Is it faster than GT3 RS, or does it count to a different category? But I would say we should check it out. We should have a look at the car first and talk about a little bit of the data. The car has 730 horsepower. It weighs 1,640 kilograms and reaches a top speed of 325 kilometers an hour max. The 3.2 second 0 to 100 is actually quite competitive, considering it is a heavy car. It has 200 kg more than the GT3 RS, which is already quite heavy. And the 0 to 100 is still actually the same performance according to Mercedes. That is pretty decent. Okay, it's a 4.0 liter V8 twin turbo from Mercedes. So yeah, this thing is quite a beast. Engine at the front, I mean, super iconic car design. So here we are, man. Beautiful car. I mean, the headlights, I just love these. The three stripes remind me a lot of the AMG logo itself. We have it over here. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the same. We have a nice AMG detail also on the rear tail lights, the V8 bi-turbo or B-turbo on the side. Then we have this massive grille, and honestly, from the front, these cars remind me so much of some lion, something like it, a wildcat. Mercedes always does. We have also a lot of aerodynamic pieces, like the air flowing through the outside here, getting sent to the back, so it flows up here to the rear wing, because we have this massive rear wing. This is actually insane. I mean, the angle of it is probably not as steep as on the GT3 RS. GT3 RS, I'm not sure which one produces more downforce. I actually didn't check that. We have a lot of aerodynamic parts here. It should still be similar. Can we see something with the diffuser? Yeah, it looks quite good. We have the exhausts here, and oh, the fire. Oh, okay, that's cool. That is really cool, guys. I like that. Yeah, no, beautiful car. And the cool thing about Mercedes, they somehow managed to make the interior still quite like comfortable. I think there's also quite some good luggage space in the back, which the GT3 RS doesn't have. And then we have in here the TC toggle, where you can switch the TC around super quick, super fast, and it's just a beast. Man, I love this car. The rims are not that impressive, but obviously you can modify them if you want. Lovely. Let's see what we can actually do here, because I'm curious if we can beat the rear record. I think that will be quite hard. I did a warm-up lap. It wasn't that great. Let's actually see what we can do in this car. I'm a little bit confused because there's a MG UK hotlap mode, and it's not a hybrid. But we've got to be careful with applying the throttle, as the TC is really completely off, and it feels like this car would really benefit from running a bit of TC even on the mod. But we've been running no TC for every car in this challenge, so I would prefer to stick with it. Compared to the GT3 RS, this car has quite a bit of body roll because of its 200 kg extra. Maybe also lack of downforce. I don't know which produces more, but I think the GT3 RS produces more than the Black Series. I could be wrong though. I didn't read about it. But also here in Flugplatz, the GT3 RS could take this flat. This is jumping quite a lot. And also here, I can't just immediately pin it. It's not as easy. So yeah. Top speed wise, obviously much better. I think a closer competitor to the Black Series would arguably be the Porsche 991 GT2 RS. But We don't have a reference there yet. We probably also need to do that. A little bit on the grass. Flat out through all of this. Let's see the top speed at the bottom. Probably close to 280. Up 285. And I mean, Mercedes knows how to build cars. This is for me. I mean, my dad was a massive Mercedes fan and still is. So he raised me as a Mercedes addict. This will never change. Porsche and Mercedes are my two favorite brands. As a German, ooh, this is a bit too deep. But there you can see, yeah, the car doesn't, like if you brake a little bit too late, the brakes don't bite as much. Even though the brakes, I would say they actually work better than on the GT3 RS, on the mod. It's still, oh man. Quite a handful of a car to drive. So yeah, I'm not sure if we can put it in the same category as the GT3 RS, but I believe the real life lap of this car is faster than the one from the GT3 RS with a 6:43. Sounds quite decent. Oh, sound-wise, not a fan. Inside, I'm a bigger fan of the... Oh man, slow down, come on. Of the Porsche engine noise. But obviously the Mercedes V8 is just a different sort of sound that you need to enjoy in it itself. And I do. But just personally speaking, Porsche has my heart regarding sound. This car is just beautiful. I picked the green hell colors on purpose. Mood curve, quite decent through here. This is probably not flat. Small lift. Oh, still on the grass, wow. The ABS really works great in this car. You can really abuse it a lot. Have to hold it at the peak braking as much as you can to then trail into the carousel and do the later phase of your trail braking. The left-hander is definitely not flat. The car's way too heavy and has not enough downforce. Small brake, back on the power, heavy brake. Get to the inside, to the right, use the curb on the exit. Oh, not a heavy braking. Fairly heavy, considering the angle of the upcoming corners. And now it will be quite slidey through here, especially with the curbs. Can we use them? Not full, but decent enough to get some nice rotation and cutting abilities. Oh, a bit too much into there. This is one of the trickiest corners. If you mess up the braking there, you just go wide and understeer a lot. Oh, YouTube corner. I'm not sure if staying in a little bit higher gear, but still having decent RPM is better than shifting down. Also here we have a massive jump. We managed to slow down early enough. And right here you can also see the difference in the GT3 RS performance with downforce. And this car, it jumps like crazy. You even have to brake a little to avoid the grass with an imperfect line through there. Still high top speed. Keeping it in fifth. Then go into fourth. I think it has 8 gears actually. But we only will need 7 around here. I think the 8th is for the Autobahn. And a little bit of fuel saving if you ever need to. Let's see. I think we will struggle with beating its own record. I don't think we will beat that. I'm curious to see if we can beat our GT3 RS lap. This lap was decent. We can definitely get a little bit more time out of there, but not insane amounts, honestly. 290 kilometers an hour. It's not much faster than the Porsche. Like 10 kph difference, top speed. I think we will be close to 45. Maybe the TC would have been really beneficial, I don't know. Oh man, oh, we're going wide. We're going wide. It's a 644, 687. I think we just barely missed out on the record from the car itself. Not sure what to say, guys. It handles a little bit heavy. The car with the lap with the Porsche, even though it was, I think, slower. We need to check on the leaderboard. I think this one still felt worse. It just is so heavy. It has higher top speed, decent amount of downforce, but it has too much roll. It is too heavy. I mean, if you don't know the Porsche, this is amazing, but we know the Porsche now. Still insane car, man. This is another dream car of mine. If not the GT3 RS, then this car, please. Because sound is decent. Also, you can use it as a daily because you have that massive trunk. You have a nice infotainment system. It looks nice as well. It has a little bit more safety features, I think, than the Porsche. It's not just a full track car. It is made for the track, but you can also use it as daily, and that's quite nice. I think Mercedes found a nice balance between luxury race car and pure track car. With this thing, you will definitely have some fun. Let's... Oh, engine is off. No fuel anymore. Let's actually have a look at the leaderboard and compare where it ranks. Okay, actually, we have a new winner. The Black Series, as it should be, is definitely faster than what we can do with the Porsche. We beat it by nearly 3 seconds. I have to compare quickly to the real life lap. GT Black Series, Nordschleife. Guys, no, we did beat it. We did beat the real record. Oh, no way. We did beat it. The record is a 6:48.047. So we went nearly 4 seconds faster than the real world record of the Mercedes AMG GT Black Series. I'm happy now. We beat the Porsche. We beat this. Happy Marcel again, because our ego is still involved in this. But yeah, that's nice to see. So we have a new leader. It's actually a Mercedes, it's not a Porsche. We need to check out if we can find a really, really good and somewhat realistic GT2 RS mod. If we can find that, man, we have an actual challenger for this beast. As the Porsche GT2 RS, just on another level. It's with a turbo. It has a lot of downforce similar to this. It's definitely faster than the GT3 RS, but the cornering performance of the GT3 RS, I think we've already peaked in terms of downforce with that car. Now we need to find the fastest lap times, the fastest cars, aside from that. And also, if some cars are maybe slower than we would think. But yeah, if you enjoy this series, guys, please make sure to share it with your friends that could also enjoy it, because it would really support my channel. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave in the comments down below which cars you want to see next. I will try and find the best and most accurate mods. Sometimes we can't, and sometimes some cars don't exist in Assetto Corsa. But the modding communities are doing a great job. So thank you to them. And I will see you in the next one. Yo, Marcel. Have a great day. Peace.